Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is IXION? I don't know. I don't actually know how to say this. I'll work on it. Hopefully they will say it in the run, and then I will repeat it multiple times to try and get it right. Alright, we're on a somewhat close timetable right now because I want to start playing this game and see if I can enjoy it. I just finished tweaking the settings on stream. That took about 5-10 minutes or so. And the reason that this is important is because I barely don't meet the minimum requirements to run this game. So I might need to return it. So this might be a taste test. I do want to play the game, so I might just return it and then purchase it again sometime at a later date to finish playing. But we'll see how this goes. We're going to go new game. I am going to hit this button I am borrowing my Stellaris interface. And like Stellaris, all of my buttons have just stopped working, even though they were working a second ago. Alright, so yeah, we're borrowing the Stellaris interface. Unless I'm dramatically in the way, this is how it's going to be for at least the first 2 hours until I know the game runs or not. We have multiple difficulty modes. I believe, looking at them, I was going to go with default. The original intended IXION experience recommended for administrators who are familiar with the city builder genre. I am familiar with the genre, not this game specifically. Hull needs constant maintenance, your crew is demanding, accidents are frequent, resources are limited. That's how you intend to play it? Well, I don't want to play with some hard mechanics are disabled. We're not doing that. We're going to play default difficulty settings. I have seen the first 4 hours of this game, and when that person I was watching didn't finish it, I was like, I wanted to play it anyway, and today it went on sale because they introduced all these difficulty settings. I have everything basically at low settings so the game will run at 30 FPS, except for this loading screen in which it's running at 2. Except for my texture quality, which I've bumped all the way up. I have my chat over here on a tablet over to the side, which is just out of my peripheral vision, which might be not great for watching, but press any key to continue. That loading screen was massive. Casito Games presents Dolos IXION European Spaceport, Norway, July 13th, 2049.
Launch control, we have Tycoon clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Tycoon clearance. Tycoon clearance?
Check.
Oh god, I'm in way of the subtitles.
Batista safety protocol. Check.
I'll try and fix that in a moment.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
And I'll turn off my camera for a second so you guys can see the subtitles. Okay, we are in... Essentially, I believe we're doing the first space flight that's supposed to leave Earth.
9, 8, 7,
Ignition.
4, 3, 2, 1. Launch sequence complete. EMB Charon heading for low Earth orbit.
Hey, Charon!
To inhabit. Visualize approaching near Tycoon structure.
PPS Tycoon to EMD Sharon. You have clearance for final approach.
Nice. IXION. Did they actually say the name of it and I missed it already?
EMD Sharon. You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay. Welcome on board, passengers.
Oh, that loading was much faster. Alright.
Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized.
Okay, I'm a little in the way.
Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator,
Yoink.
I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so
Okay.
that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Okay. Alright, Eden, we are on the Tycoon. Next transmission.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally.
Are you eating an apple?
I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew.
Okay.
To lay these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling, and distribution of resources.
Okay.
Construction, balancing of power output
Oh.
with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon. But this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk
The
Council
Protagoras?
worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice.
Ecosystemic destruction?
We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
You named your ship the Tycoon. So where does IXION come from? Close transmission. Where is my pause button? Ooh, the pause has a dotted line around the entire screen like I wish Stellaris had. Nice. I'm down. Okay. Tutorial. This view shows the interior of the station. This view shows the structural improvements and enjoying the sights of space travel. This view allows you to move through planetary systems with the Tycoon station and your various exploration ships. Do those work on this keyboard? They do in the background. 1 second. I might move those to somewhere else, but all right. Even at the lower quality settings, I'm cool. All right, what do we got? Tutorials, camera control, WSID, page up, page down, or mouse wheel, rotate the camera. Oh, hold on. Page up, page down. Planetary system, page up, page down. Pretty much all the same controls. Okay. Buildings are the elements of the stations help the crews need to transform. Resource costs. Everything costs. Cost some alloy and electronics. Needs power. Your basic stuff. Gotcha. Construction. Rotate with the R key. Important for me to know that. Buildings must be connected with road. I assume with the yellow triangles. When you place buildings, construction process. Place building, resource delivery, construction. Oh, so you actually need paths to get the resources to the building. Gotcha. Mechs. Workshops need to be linked to construction sites for mechs to be able to reach them. Oh, that explains that. And transporters need to be connected by road to an intended site for transporters to be able to remove the resources. Okay, so you need to stockpile the resources and have them have a transport thing in the direction of the building that you're trying to build. Got it. Okay. Even though you have one sector available at the beginning, the Tycoon station is divided into 6 different sectors. Really? Sectors contain the constructible areas of the station. Each sector is independent. Oh, this is city buildings shenanigans. Okay. Resource bar at the top of the screen shows the resources amount on the Tycoon. The top numbers are the total resources in all sectors. The bottom numbers are the current sector's resources. Good. That's good design. I like it. Each sector has dedications. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people who actually reads the tutorial. Each sector has dedicated panels displaying information unique to that sector. Crew members, stability, work conditions, power consumption, batteries, available water. Batteries? Batteries. Okay. Noted. Unlocking sectors. You can gain access to new sectors by manually overriding their locking algorithms. This process comes at a one-time cost in electronics. You also need to have the specified amount of food and alloy delivered to the gateway to support the sector's ongoing needs, as well as ensure you have enough workers available for the sector's primary operations. Unlocking new sectors increases the structural demands of the Tycoon, raising its overall fragility, and thus resulting in higher hull depletion rate. Okay, higher hull depletion rate, noted. You can access each sector by quickly clicking the sector number on the map. Battery charge displayed in the inner sector of the map where the sector's battery bar is full and the batteries in the sector are completely discharged. Oh. So, the green amount. Gotcha. Population. Living conditions of the crew directly impact stability. More people that are on the station, the more hopes your crew have for the future. However, growing the number will scale up resources, make sure you always be ahead of demand. Yes. Yes. Workers and non-workers. The latter do not have sufficient skills to operate the station's facilities. Can I make non-workers into workers? Not including children and old people? I mean, like, are we talking about needing education systems? Because I do like education systems. People need... Hold on, can I see the... I can't really read how much time has passed in the timer on the thing. That's... Hold on. But I looked up my zoom function on the Mac, so there we go. Now I can kind of read it. Alright. People need... First episode curse, by the way. People need food to survive. The crew will eat at set intervals, with meal cycles occurring every 5 cycles. If they are not provided food at the time, they will begin to starve. After missing 3 meals, the starving population will progressively die. Crew member will recover from starvation after eating a meal. Rather than waiting for the next meal cycle, starving crew members can instead eat at the start of the next cycle in which enough food is available. This behavior can be toggled on or off for a sector from within the mess hall's building panel. To prevent crew starvation, make sure the sector has enough food being brought to its respective mess halls. The primary cause of instability in the station is homelessness. Make sure crew members have quarters to live in. I'm going to love this game, aren't I? The flow of time can be sped up and stopped. Controls, and I will stop it all the time. Can be found at the bottom right corner of the screen. Stop using spacebar. Certain speeds using Alpha 1 for Alpha 2, Alpha 3. What? What's Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3? Are those numpad 1, 2, 3? Those must be numpad 1, 2, 3. Let's try them. Yes, those are numpad 1, 2, 3. I noticed that my battery of Sector 1 is currently empty. And I need to press this button to zoom back in. Okay. Oh, I didn't click population management. This panel provides you with the population statistics that allow you to transfer crew members between sectors. Interesting. Crew members are transferred at a rate of 1 sector per cycle. A cycle is a day, isn't it? Is a cycle a day or an hour? The left side of the panel display. It must be a day. Cycle must be a day. Left side of the panel displays detailed statistics on the current sector's population and shows a top-level overview of the population sectors. The right side of the panel can be used to send a specified number of crew members, whether that's any crew, workers, non-workers, colonists from one sector to another, and see past migration activity. I'm gonna stumble over this. Left side of the panel displays the detailed statistics. Okay, so this. But there isn't a left side of my panel. There's just the panel. Right side can be used to send specific... Hold on. We're still paused. Where do I get left and right side of this panel? Notifications. Build a workshop. Okay. Did not see that objective in the top left, but we got it. Okay, build a workshop. Actually, reveal your description. What do we got here? Allows for the construction of other buildings inside the Tycoon by sending mech to construction sites. So, optimally, I'd want a workshop centralized. We're not gonna be super optimal at the beginning here. To be functional, the sector requires a stockpile. You can build one now for free. Oh, for free. Stores up to 100 units of a single resource. 100 units total of any resource, or 100 total individual of each resource? Can I click on it and find out? There's up to 100 units of a single resource. A resource has not been set. No. Okay, so it is 100 total. To be able to manage waste, the right policy has to be selected for the sector. Hydrogen, silicon, carbon, iron, ice, cryopods, waste management, polymer, electronics, alloy, and food. I assume we want to start with food? Oh, well, why don't we tutorial resources? Resources are components required for construction on board a Tycoon. Some resources are raw and must be industrially transformed. Iron can be converted into alloy. Carbon can be converted into polymer. Silicon can be converted into electronics. Hydrogen into power. Ice into water. Waste can be recycled into other resources. Manufacturing resources. The following resources are served different purposes. Alloys for buildings and maintenance. Polymer for spaceships and solar panels. Electronics for advanced construction. Food for feeding the population. Cryopods for gaining crew members. And science points used for researching technologies. In order to select which resources stockpiles should be stored. Supply lines allow you to see which buildings are dependent on a stockpile. To harvest supplies, click the icon. To harvest supplies, ? Resource transporters will transport supplies to the stockpiles once the source is depleted. Transfer supplies to the stockpile until the source is depleted. Intra-sector transport. Cannot go to other sectors while intra cannot go to other sectors while inter can. I would have probably gotten that backwards. Okay. So I can only pick one, so do I know what I want to set this to? It needs to be set to something. What is this? Building cannot be connected to an active stockpile to assign alloy. Okay, alloy. Not connected to an active stopwatch assigned to ally. Oh, so I need the road. I need the road? Do I want fewer or more intersections? I have to wait on it to build. Okay. I can't seem to click the harvest button. Is it doing it automatically?
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Okay. Put Emma on screen. Hello? Next transmission.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council.
Okay.
My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there's a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven.
Okay, that sounds bad.
Is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being recorded by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Okay.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Does it? Tutorials requests. Requests! Crew will communicate with you via DLS events. Number of options will be presented, allowing you to choose how to respond to crew requests. That's right, I forgot there's like story choices of making determinations. Okay. A magnifying glass icon represents a DLS event. These can be exploration events on the planetary system map or crew requests from inside the Tycoon. Your actions in response to crew requests may have positive or negative effects on trust. Trust. So there's mutiny. That's what I'm hearing. Be mindful that trying to offer the best outcomes for the population should cause more damage should you fail to deliver on your promise. Refusing crew requests inside the station will have no immediate consequence and is wiser decision than committing yourself to an unachievable or impractical course of action. One more time. Refusing crew requests inside the station will have no immediate consequences and is wiser decision than committing yourself to an unachievable or impractical course of action. Okay. So there's a request here somewhere. Request over here. Administrator. Tycoon crew members are currently unable to access food supplies. Nyakon protocols direct the construction of a mess hall. This building is designed to distribute food from our stockpiles to crew. Guaranteeing access to food supplies will reaffirm your competency as an administrator. Ensure access to food. Communal dining, new objective. End data listening protocol. Okay, I am still paused. Place a mess hall construction site. Okay, mess halls should probably also be centralized? Maybe? Five energy. What is my... I have 41 available energy. Okay. It requires 5 workers. Serves up to 500 crew members every 5 cycles. 50 food is used to serve 500 crew members. So... 5 food is used to serve 100 crew members. So... 1 food is used to serve 20 crew members, if I did my math right. Oh, and it says it's 4 by 6, so that's cool. I don't know where's the best place to put this thing. I don't... How big is a house? 3 by 3. So it'd take up the same amount of space. Okay, this needs pause on priority because nobody's asking for it just yet. I currently have 85 population of 85 workers with no non-workers, no colonists, food. Nobody's in space? Okay, nobody's in space. So what's my housing? I don't know what my housing is. Well, let's build a mess hall. High priority. Okay, so the alloys are coming from here and going over to here. So I guess I should be aware of traffic jams? I'm gonna try and use mouse cursor because it's smoother than tapping the button. Oh, that was just the resources being get. Now it's being constructed. Hey. Oh, hey. Harvest this. Can I high priority harvest?
Administrator.
Yes.
I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Henry Bargeville. Okay.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think?
What?
I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do.
Okay.
The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic kinetics.
What is genetic
Similar
kinetics?
space will reveal the pattern.
Trust in genetic kinetics. Similar space will reveal the pattern. Excuse me, real quick. What is kinetics?
Here's some information.
No, that's carnitas. That's a food. I know what that is. What is genetic kinetics?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia. A type of genetic recombination in which nucleotide sequences are exchanged between two similar or identical homologous molecules of DNA, especially that which occurs between homologous chromosomes.
Okay. I was worried we were doing a eugenics thing for a second there. Also, I have real trouble understanding people with a French accent. No offense intended to anybody who might be French and watching. But I was having a real hard time with him. Alright, tutorials mess hall. People need food to survive. In order to feed your population, you have to have mess halls in your sectors. Mess halls do not create food, but they serve it. Stockpiles will transfer food to a mess hall to be served with food. Has to be stored in stockpiles like all other resources. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I'm still in the tutorial, but that's kind of a stopping moment for anybody who might be watching sometime later on YouTube. I would like to thank you for watching. This has been IXION, presented by Improvision Entertainment. I have been Huntermun, and I will not have fixed the interface in the next recording. I'm going to give it the 2 hours, and then I'm probably going to tweak it then. Alright, so I will see you in the future. You know, if my buttons work, which they don't. So now I will see you in the future.